Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Ghida. I've been working in the media for the past 20 years and I've been doing a lot of TV shows. And lately I have created my own platform, online platform, which tries to connect the Arab diaspora all around the world. Today I would like to introduce you to a 3D architectural rendering consultant who lives in Lebanon, but who has worked for all over the world and who has done a lot of projects in the field of 3D architectural rendering. Today I have with me the architect Moustapha Majzoub. Moustapha, hello.
Hello, Ghida. How are you?
How are you? How's everything?
Great. Everything is great.
Thank God. Thank God. I would like to talk today about something that's really great, which is your work. And I would like you to introduce yourself to the viewers that are watching us today so as to get to know how you really worked on yourself in order to improve your work so as to become what it is today.
Okay, so I'm basically an architect who graduated from American University of Beirut 29 years ago. And ever since I've been working on 3D rendering and presentations. And I have evolved my own company and developed my own work into 2D rendering, 3D renderings, animations, walkthroughs, and everything. Working on different projects, from small villas, small bedrooms, to big projects, multi-million-dollar projects, compounds, skyscrapers, cities. We had a long trip of hard working throughout the years, and we have achieved a lot working from Lebanon to the Middle East, to the Gulf, Arab areas, and we have lots of connections, lots of big names in our portfolio, and we had a good reputation for now around 29, 30 years.
And the good thing about your work as well is that you have worked on it from scratch. You have started to work on it to improve it since day one on your own, and then you were able to teach it as well in the universities, and you were able to get awards also because of the good work that you have done, and working with big multinational companies also, and with very big budgets. So all this this career, how much do you think that you have invested so much time in it? Because now this is everything that we do. Now everything is digital and now everything is online.
It's true. Actually, when I started a long time ago, when I say 29 years ago, the computers were so slow, so basic, and everything was done almost manually on the computers. The computer was only a tool. And then we developed into the rendering more faster machines with bigger computers, bigger work, bigger teams, bigger projects. And the scope of work became bigger. I started as a one-man show, doing everything from A to Z. Then we developed our company, Abad 3D, which had many people specialized in different areas, in rendering, in animations, in walkthroughs, in modeling. And we started working on smaller projects, and then people knew about us. They liked our work. They appreciate the effort we put, and the quality of work, and the touch, the human touch inside in every work. And we became one of the most known companies in the area.
So tell us about your biggest achievements as well, and about the biggest companies that you have worked with.
Actually, we began very small, and when we developed to work for the biggest company in Lebanon and abroad. We worked in Lebanon for Solidaire, we worked for Khatib Alami, we worked for Dar al-Handasa, Erga. The list is long. Yes. And we worked for lots of companies in Dubai, in Saudi Arabia, and the Gulf, in Jordan, in Kuwait. Very big names, very big projects, and very nice people to work with, because different mentalities, different projects, different aspects, different visions. And the good thing is that we were able to achieve the connection between these companies, and the relation between the company, between the persons in charge and us. Because, you know, in this field, you don't always work with the architects who have visions. You work sometimes with the developers, people who have ideas, but they don't know how to translate it into visuals. And we were capable of taking their ideas and translate them into real images, into virtual images that were used as the main purpose or the main tool for marketing these projects.
Exactly.
That's what creates the name, our name, inside or within all these companies in the Arab area and the Gulf.
Exactly, and this is what made Abad 3D and Moustapha Majzoub in particular as a name. This what made you a very competitive also person to work with many companies, and many people were really touched by by your work, by the quality of your work, because when you see your work, you feel as if really you are inside the project, or you are really visualizing a visit inside the project. So also, what differs Moustapha Majzoub and Abad 3D than other candidates? What
It is
makes your
true.
work so special?
I'll tell you one thing. Although we have the company since 30 years ago, but people still know our work under Majzoub, because the work is mainly personal. We have a touch in the work, which is not just computer rendering. We don't just click render and we take the result. Lots of human touches, artistic touches, not photo editing, retouching, that gives this differentiality between our work and other people's work. So this is where our name became bigger, because people know us by the touch. They tell us, I have seen your work, even if it's not signed. We know this is your work because of the touch of the quality of the work itself. So that's what make us different, and that's what made us above maybe different people or different competitors in the area and in the region.
And this is how exactly you got many awards, also international awards, also, so as to complement the work that you have been doing. And what are the main challenges of the work that you do? Because we know that it takes a lot of time. It's really time consuming, and there's a lot of effort that you put and you invest in order to finally see the final project.
Because our work is based on vision. It's not technical. It's not 1 + 1 equals 2. It's lots of vision and future seeing of the project, and the artistic touch. That is what gain us lots of international awards. I enrolled in many competitions, international competitions in USA and abroad, and we won many first prizes because of the quality of the work and the touch of the work. That was our main feature, let's say this.
Exactly.
So.
And being also a teacher, because you have taught in 3 universities at the same time, at the American University of Beirut, at the Lebanese American University, at the Canadian University in Lebanon. So there was a big challenge also of teaching, along working as a career as an architectural rendering specialist. So this was really very time consuming, and you were able still to achieve a very good quality work, and in multi-million dollar projects as well in Lebanon and in the Middle East and in the Arab world. So also for someone who has such a big vision and who is very creative and very artistic as well, how do you feel after you see the project that you have worked on as an animation, when you see it in real life after being visualized, and then you see it as a project fully constructed and ready to move in, if it's a house or a compound or a villa or a mall maybe?
This is also very true, because working on these projects, I was able to see lots of future projects before they even started. One of them was Solidaire, downtown Beirut. I have drawn it all in 3D, and I've seen it all in 3D before it was even started construction. So this was one of my main achievements at the beginning, which is I'm talking about 30 years ago. Plus, because I love what I do, I taught at many universities, like you said, American University of Beirut, LAU, the Canadian University, and all of this during my hard time working, because my work used to take 24 hours, 48 hours non-sleep, go to work, finish your due date, go to teaching, come back to the office. This was very hectic. If you don't love your work, you don't like it, if you don't do it from your heart, exactly, you cannot do all of this.
And this is why also you're also flexible with your client also. So if there's something that they do not like about something that you have already created, or the project is already full and accomplished, if they have a single detail that they would like to change, you are ready also to do any alterations, because under the will of these clients.
Exactly. This is one of our strongest points, if you want, because modifications are the major part in this work, because it's not a defined project, it's not a defined scope of work. There's always modification, and sometimes modifications are harder than the work itself. and not lots of people can accept to do all of these. But people know us. People who they say about us, we don't say no about nothing. We are always flexible. We build a relationship with the client. All our aim is to have the client satisfaction, irrespective of time, effort, due date, deadlines. We always have one target. The client has to be satisfied, irrespective of what are the given, the time limit, and the due date. So this created a very good relationship with the clients, and we have clients since 30 years ago. They still work with us, and they rely on us for these projects. And they say, Moustapha, I want you to do I want you to take the initiative. I want this, and you manage. And this is what one of the points that we like about the work. People trust us.
And this is why we're very proud of your work. And this is really what makes your work so special. And if someone is now watching us, how could they get introduced to your work? How could they get to how could they get in contact with you as well?
Mainly, we have our website, which is abad3d.com. Now, I think you will put it on your screen, and we have our Facebook page also, and we have our Instagram page, which is under development. But mainly, the website, it shows part of our work, 3D rendering, animations, and everything else.
So best of luck, really. Your work speaks for itself, and definitely our viewers will see many work that you have done, and they will definitely be amazed by the work that you have done, because everything now is all digital and everything is all animation. These days, nobody is going out of their homes anymore. Everybody is getting introduced to their projects while seeing it as a visual visit.
Yes, exactly. Now, virtual visiting and virtual rendering, it's the new trend. So you can see the project, you can visit the project, you can change the material, you can change the furniture all in real time while sitting at your desktop, on your mobile, and from anywhere in the world. This is the new technology that is now, it's everywhere, and this is the most requested part of marketing in every project.
Exactly. And you as an architect, you can be wherever in the world, especially that you can do your work remotely, even without being present on the ground. I'm so happy to have you today and to introduce you to our viewers. And thank you so much. Best of luck in all your work.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the effort. Thank you for the interview, and all the best to everybody.
Thank you so much, and all of you as well. Take care, and hope to see you soon also in many other projects to come, many future projects as well. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you. Same to you. Thank you. Take care.